Welcome to Jacksonville, annual site of one of the best rivalries in the sport. The Gators and the Dogs. You put them together on a football field, sparks fly and memories are made. This is the kind of game that can help define an entire season. And a rivalry like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, the tradition and the history, but right here, right now, there's great intensity. This is why these guys came to these schools to play in games like this. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Georgia Bulldogs. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Gators will kick it away to get this game going. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Now it's second down here. Looking to pass. It's Raiola. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. And remember, the last time these teams met, it came right down to the wire.
Well, Chris, there's so many great rivalry games that we all look forward to every single year, but with these two teams, it just always seems to be a tight one.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38. Getting set up. It's a first down play. Handoff to the single back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Pitch play to the back. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, nice first down here by this running back. And what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in games. Arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Damian Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rhett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Important second down play coming up. Here's the option play. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Well, Kirk, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused on the task at hand.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. It's a quick grab. They make the stop just short of the mark, which is going to be 4th down and inches.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
The offense stays on the field, of course. It's 4th down and inches. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. 4th down, look at a throw for it. Complete to the running back, but can he get there? They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Man, that's got to be deflating for this defense. They had this offense right where they wanted, and then they come up with a 4th down conversion with that pass.
And the Gators are moving quickly down the field. He'll hand it off. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
Takes the handoff and tests the left side. But a quick stop by the defense. He just 2, so it's 3rd and 8. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Catch made on the right side. Brought down to the 22. It's a first down, very near the red zone now.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
To throw, it's Lagway. Oh, the pass is picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. Inside the 40. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a hit. Sets up the offense in great position.
Well, this isn't exactly how we envision this game getting started. You see an interception early, you're thinking, okay, great opportunity. Bang. They throw an interception right back. So everything is even. We can start all over, and the offense comes back out on the field.
Lets it go quickly. And he's got it. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And he drops back in the gun. Heavy pressure. He lets it go. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. So, 2nd down after the incompletion. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Contact as he let the ball go. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. He's brought down. The freshman quarterback showing toughness, standing in to take the hit. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Bulldozing his way through those tackles. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run. The Bulldogs looking to run some tempo here. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And they've got him back there for a loss of 8. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive gain for the offense.
He moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. Back in motion now. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. On the sidelines, it's 4th down to the 4. They're going for it. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Intercepted in the end zone. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite it.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Breaking free at midfield. They bring him down, but the game moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
We'll try to run it with the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Gets some space around the 30. Touchdown, Florida. It was a foot race, and he won it.
Love how the quarterback waited until the last possible second to draw the defense in until he pitches it out on the option play. And not only does he get big yards, but they turn into a touchdown.
And the PAT is good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the fair catch is made right on the 5. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that area. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
But great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
Second down after that previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Grab down the middle. It's Frazier. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. The Dogs will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Georgia.
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. The back's got it. Oh, look at the quick cut. Tackled across midfield at the 48. Good enough for a first down.
That's just mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line does their job, gets a nice surge there, and the back does what he needs to do to pick up the first down.
The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
And he's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. And it's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. And he'll be taken down, but after a good... Florida offense retakes the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? And the Salk were able to bring him down quickly. Second down play coming up for this offense. Back to pass. It's Lagway. Caught quickly. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. That short completion sets up a 3rd down play. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the first down mark.
The Gators begin a new series here, 1st and 10. They'll run the option. Got the first down, now looking for more. They bring him down, but a simple quarterback keeper for a solid gain and a fresh set of downs.
Man, is he pretty to watch run this option. He is so dangerous with the threat to run or to throw. This time he keeps it himself, and you can see how much ground he eats up with that kind of speed.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the tight end.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The Gators hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. And And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
From the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Intercepted in the end zone, but the officials signaling out of bounds. A huge break for the offense.
Man, this quarterback is a stud. I looked at him all week and thought he had a chance to light up the scoreboard. But if the defense can put that kind of pressure on him, that's how you slow him down today.
So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead. So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. Returner choosing to field this one. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive.
That return backfires on him. Now our offense is stuck with the ball inside their own 10.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. To the air, it's Raiola. He's moving out of the pocket. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. And the second effort there will earn him the first down. Offense in hurry-up mode. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. Well, you know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Looking to throw it deep. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. Quarterback will spike the ball to stop the clock.
It's now 2nd down.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So it's 3rd down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. The attempt is no good. He missed it. And after the miss, they're still down by 10. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Bulldogs will kick it off to begin the second half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Gators offense retakes the field. They'll try the option play here. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Well, not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
He's going to hand this off. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks. This offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
No, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitches to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I love the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little bit lacking on that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that call.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked.
To me, a couple things there. Number one, pressure in the quarterback. The other thing is really good coverage by the secondary. The quarterback had no choice but to get rid of that football. And now you get to 4th down. You got the lead by a couple possessions. Smart play here is to punt the ball away and get your defense back out on the field.
And that punt will just bounce out of bounds, so no return. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. This one has been a defensive stalemate. Let's see if the offense can get something going here. Quick throw to the left side. It's caught downfield. He's out of bounds after a nice gain, and finally a spark of life from this offense.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. A handoff to the back. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can snip it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Makes it with a 16. That's good coverage there. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Second down after that run on the previous play. Trying to find room. It's Punga. Plays bottled up and the football is loose. Turnover.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
So it turns out that was a smart move by the head coach using the challenge. The officials overturned the previous ruling on that play. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Fires it to the wideout. And it's complete downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That gain is good enough for a first down. All spotted at the 42. And the Gators will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Big throw caught on the left side. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Gators. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
And the point after is good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Tackle is made at the 16-yard line. Brings up 2nd down. On the set.
There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And he pulls in the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football. And Georgia does that as well as anybody.
He's moving out of the pocket. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up. The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And he's got some open field ahead at the 20. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Looking for some space. It's Daniels. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Well, the offense goes with a counter play here, and the defense does a pretty good job of slowing it down. Again, you got to be disciplined on defense. Just when you think they're running on the front side, they run that counter play, and you better be home on the back side.
He'll toss it to the back. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Gators hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
A loss of 2 yards on the play. It's now 2nd and goal.
They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up 2nd and goal. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Touchdown, Florida. This offense cannot be stopped. And Momentum really building now. This one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And your Georgia Bulldogs will take over. 1st and 10.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Pass rush closing in. And the junior gets home making a sack there.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards.
And he lofts it toward the sideline. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Going the other way, can they catch him? Out past the 30. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
The Florida offense retakes the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. And that's a solid game with the defense able to bring him down. The Gators will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
How about the discipline of this defense here on 2nd down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's 3rd down.
They're going to run the option. Got space, looking to score. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down. Know what you need to do. Get the 1st down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
It's an option look. And they hand it off to the back. Touchdown, Gators. And this one is getting ugly. Well, they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage.
And your Georgia Bulldogs will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning.
And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
back to pass. It's leg way. And here comes a deep shot. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Not much on the return, but they snuffed out the drive with the takeaway.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And looking to throw now on first down. And they heave it deep downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Dogs.
Number 5 with the catch and score.
Offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here. Quarterback drops back. And he's got it. The 2-point conversion to make this a 16-point lead back within 2 scores. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Oh, the onside kick is recovered, and the gamble pays off.
Hey, you're down a couple scores. This is an outstanding call to try to get this football back. That's the first step in coming back. Now, let's try to steal a score here and see if you can do it all over again.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Using his legs on the scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Dropping back, it's Raiola. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Second and 10 here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's moving out of the pocket now. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. He's hit as he throws it. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Well, I don't blame the offensive coordinator here. It's the right thing to do down a couple scores. They just didn't execute.
And the Gators offense retakes the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Here's the option play. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. Costly hold nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. That run moves the ball across the 35.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Second and long, but you figure they'll run the ball here to work the clock. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able...
And he's sacked. The defense got there quickly, but was it too quick? There's a flag on the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a fourth and short. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The offense already has one fourth down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Final minutes here. They'll throw it deep downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. You can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Scanning the field, it's Raiola. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
Now, you know, this touchdown, it actually gives them a chance now that they're down 10. Really critical. You pull out the 2-point play. You got to hit it to make it a one-possession game.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Oh, the ball is not free. Who's got it? The offense gets the football back. Very lucky. Still have a chance now. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
An extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the fourth. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Return begins inside the 10. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Receiver in motion now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Hit as he released it. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting...
Looking to make a play deep downfield. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And now here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good. They still trail, though. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football.
Chris, as you know, the chances are you're not going to recover these, but still, the hands team deserves a lot of credit for executing and coming up with the ball. You can't overstate the importance of a good special teams unit.
And the quarterback just takes a knee. There might not be a sweeter feeling in college football because you walk off the field knowing that you have taken care of business and beaten a rival.
Nothing better than that. That's one of the feelings that you'll never forget. For everyone in this program who supports this team and played on that football field, they'll never forget this win. A well-earned victory and bragging rights until they play again.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.